These four zodiac signs make the deepest connection in relationships. Building an intimate relationship is something that every one of us wants to have, for the most part. Many of these pretentious relationships we see online often don't work out, and they tend to break rather quickly if no deep connection is established. But certain signs tend to take it a step further and invest their entire being into a relationship. If you're one of these four zodiac signs, you might have had your heart broken more often than not. And it's not always your fault. You simply invest everything you are and have in the relationship, and the other person doesn't meet you halfway to make that deeper connection. Today, we'll explore the zodiac signs that tend to make the deepest connection in relationships. Keep in mind that if your moon sign falls into one of these four signs, it could have the same effect on your way of handling the relationship. Number 1. Cancer. Cancer is the most nurturing sign of all the zodiac signs, and it's often referred to as the mother of the zodiac. These natives tend to have a very caring personality, and since they're ruled by the moon, emotions are one of their most important traits. They can take some time to open up, and the crab will take patience to reveal the soft inner side. But once they do, they are hooked. Cancer natives tend to seek out the flaws of their partners. But instead of being put off by these flaws, they'll try everything in their power to help the person. They build deep connections when you have thoughtful and deep conversations with them, and this gets them attached. Since they feel so deeply, they build incredibly deep connections with their partners. Number 2. Leo. Leo is a bit different than Cancer, and they have a lot of pride with them. Even though Leo is one of the strongest zodiac signs, they often hate failing. When a Leo enters a relationship, the native automatically trusts that it will work out for the better, and when it doesn't, they can be hurt. Since Leo is all about pride and the strong energy of the sun, Leos will often take their partner and help them to improve on their flaws. They might point out some of their weaker points and show them how to improve on this, whilst becoming extremely close with the person during the process. As a Leo, you might feel like you've healed the past trauma of someone, and when they walk away, you feel used. Number 3. Libra. Libra is the trickiest of signs, and they're arguably the most charming as well. A Libra has no problem finding a soulmate, and they can woo pretty much anyone. However, the sign is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love. Libras tend to need some form of connection to drive and motivate them in life to achieve, which is why they're rarely single for too long. They build deep connections and often use the other person as their motivation to achieve. When the person pulls away, they can feel like they have nothing to live for anymore. For this reason, the Libra native is one of the most attached signs when they get into a relationship and simply love the feeling of being loved. Number 4. Scorpio. Scorpio natives are the deepest thinkers of the zodiac when it comes to emotional aspects and connections. These natives build some of the deepest relationships, bordering on obsessive in many cases. They try to find out everything there is to know about their partner and will support them in every aspect. However, they have a very hard time letting go, and once you break the heart of a Scorpio native, you could have a hard time breaking away from them. They feel they've invested so much of themselves that they're not going to let go unless they win. These natives can love deeply and be wonderful and caring people if they control their obsessions. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe for all the updates.